When you click Save in Salesforce, a lot more happens than just storing data. In this video, we'll uncover every major step Salesforce runs behind the scenes. Now, let's start right from the moment you click Save. Clicking Save doesn't immediately store data. Salesforce first sends the record to its servers and begins a transaction, but nothing is committed yet. Next up, Salesforce checks security and permissions. Salesforce checks whether the user even has permission to edit this record. If object or field access fails, the save stops right here. Moving on, let's look at validation rules, where most saves actually fail. Salesforce evaluates validation rules and duplicate checks. If any rule fails, the entire save is blocked. No triggers, no flows. Once validations pass, Apex finally comes into play. Before triggers, allow developers to update or enforce values before Salesforce writes anything to the database. After that, Salesforce performs the first database write. Salesforce performs an initial save, but this is not final. The transaction is still active and can be rolled back if something fails later. Next, after triggers take over for deeper logic. After triggers execute next. This is where most automation lives, creating tasks, updating related records, or queuing async processing. With Apex complete, Salesforce now runs declarative automation. Salesforce then fires declarative automation. Flows and processes run in the same transaction and share governor limits with Apex. Next, Salesforce evaluates assignment and escalation rules where applicable. For certain objects like cases and leads, assignment and escalation rules are evaluated before final commit. Now, let's talk about what happens at the database level. This is where performance issues show up. Salesforce locks records to prevent conflicts and recalculates roll-up summaries. After all of this, Salesforce decides whether to commit or roll back. If even one error occurs, Salesforce rolls back everything. That's why a single failing trigger can undo an entire save. Once the commit succeeds, post-save actions begin. Once the save is successful, Salesforce runs post-commit actions like emails, future methods, queuables, and platform events. So why does all of this actually matter to you? Understanding this flow helps you debug issues faster and design smarter automation that scales. Let's wrap this up with the key takeaway. Saving a record isn't simple. It's a carefully orchestrated engine working behind the scenes to protect data integrity and performance. Before we finish, here's a quick call to action. If this helped, like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you want a full order of execution deep dive next.